Hey guys, Kevin Cage back with another cryptocurrency update. Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe if you like what you see, and let's get right into the information today. So currently XRP is hovering around 27.5 cents, and there has been the last half of the Ripple CEO interview on Fox Business today. So I'm going to kind of go paraphrase this really quick. So essentially, the question is, why hasn't XRP seen a year-to-date jump? Out of all of the other currencies, some have grown, some have tanked. Why has XRP been relatively the most stable? And, of course, he gives the typical CEO answer, blah, blah, blah. The long-term value of any digital asset will be derived from its utility it's providing. Now, I agree. I'm just kind of, frankly, used to hearing this for the past 2 years now. And the US, again, he goes on to say the US has already provided clarity for Bitcoin. They've provided clarity for Ethereum, but not XRP. And the interviewer is just, questioning why. And he, in my opinion, he's very, very diplomatic about it. And I think he just continues to demonstrate and want to demonstrate the image that Ripple, the company, works with regulators. They respect the US and they know that the US is taking their time. But I can tell that, they understand if the US is not going to kick things up, innovation will occur elsewhere. And I know many other Ripple employees have kind of expressed this as well. But he's very calm, composed, diplomatic, and wants to probably stay on the US, the US's good side at least. And basically, he's making it very evident that other countries are not waiting for the United States to determine this. So the UK, they determined XRP as a utility token already. We know with the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority. We know, the Japanese have, the Singaporean government, etc. And then they go on to talk about how Ripple, at least, has grown dramatically this year in 2019. He references the Algrim acquisition in Iceland, how they hired a handful of engineers on the team that are going to be beginning to develop some new trading technology, which will be exciting. And then he goes on to say, in light of this crypto winter and XRP's low price, they at Ripple could not be happier with the development the company has made this year in really developing this foundation. So they're talking about new customers, acquisitions, the new corridors, regulations, etc. And again, guys, you guys might be sick of this. You might not want to hear this, but this truly is the foundation that needs to be laid. I say this every single time. When a skyscraper is built, you need a strong and wide foundation to act as that support. Now, I know you might not want to hear that. And again, something interesting, just my own opinion, take it how you want. I believe Brad is, he's being transparent to a degree, but I also believe he knows something that we don't. And hopefully this will come to light in the future, but time will tell. All right, something interesting now. We have Leonidas here, and he is the creator of XRParcade.com, and he's actually quoting Brad Garlinghouse's quotes on Off the Chain, the most recent interview with Pompliano. And I just want to read this really quick. So, we have been on a pace signing about 2 enterprise-grade contracts per week, 52 weeks per year, on average around 100 contracts. We will sign more than that this year. We have beat our forecast for Q3. Wow. And we were at Sibos meeting with a bank, and a bank that we don't work with today. Big transaction correspondent bank. And again, that most likely means they're huge and they're currently all with Swift. And he said, we are sitting down with them, and one of the guys said, it's become a question of not if we are going to work with Ripple, it's when. Because 26 of our correspondents are already working with Ripple. That's awesome, guys. Right here on MoneyGram, he goes, right now we are online live in 2 corridors, of course, the Mexican peso and the Philippine peso. There have been days in the last handful of weeks where 80% of the volume of XRP in Mexico was associated with our on-demand liquidity product, aka XRP. Good. And then lastly, on Ripple's XRP sales, the summary, he says we sell XRP 2 different ways. One is over the counter to crypto speculators, and there's enough liquidity out in the market, so these sales have stopped. And then second is programmatically at 10 basis points of daily volume, which is essentially 0.1%. Sales in Q3 will be dramatically lower, and I know a lot of people wanted to hear that as well. So just wanted to quote that, and I'm looking forward to see that interview tomorrow and when it will be free as well. All right. Next, XRP Center, XRP Research Center on Twitter, This Week in Crypto. Spring Dev launched, XRP developer platform, members announced, and this was awesome. I know I've already had a video going over all this. We have the UBRICon of 2019 that took place. We have the Spring Hackathon at UC Berkeley. We have the Binance Decentralized Exchange to add XRP, which Remember, liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. Validating XRP as a base pair on one of the largest exchanges, and Binance decentralized exchange will arguably be the largest decentralized exchange in the world, just as Binance currently is the largest exchange. All right, we got BitPay to support XRP, we already know. And then again, we also know Samsung Pay partners with Finabler. No surprise there. And then lastly, Spring invests in Vega Protocol. So always love these quick little summaries, and kind of similar to what Pompliano does for This Week in Bitcoin. And lastly, XRP coin news. Right here, nature of proof of work means it's extremely expensive. 1% of global energy consumption is Bitcoin mining. That's a lot of energy consumption. And then also, I just wanted to say thank you to Free American Spirit on Twitter for sending me this just recently. Just want to give you a shout out. I totally forgot. So again, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Just wanted to do a super quick video update for anyone that just wants to keep up on the news in 5 minutes, and I'll see you in the next video.